Lady Edelgard. Ladelgard.
Searching all along, keep facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet the real question to be asked: where have I been?
I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's Masquerade.
Hiding both face and mind.
Wait.
For you to draw.
Oh, okay, we're good. Hello.
I'm a shapeshifter.
I'm a
What else should
shapeshifter.
I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.
What is it with these video game songs not making any fucking sense? I mean, I don't know. It's just wild. We bomb. Oh, we're always fucking bombing, dude. We're bombing. We're chronically bombing. Bombing is a way of life. Daddy, you're here. Daddy, you're possessive here. It is not my here. The concept of here is owned by all and none. So that's how popular Persona got basically overnight. I don't think so. I think Persona has always been popular. I feel like that's kind of a under the rock mentality, because if somebody says you're here, like without apostrophe re, it's just possessive. Bombing bombs. Like, I mean, I feel like sorry daddy, sorry it was but got more with P5. I mean, that's not the same thing. Like, I feel like when you talk about a game that just like overnight becomes successful, I feel like it's much more fair to say something like Among Us, because like Among Us was like, you know what I mean? Like that came out in 2018 and it was completely unpopular until 2020. That's like an overnight success. I mean, Persona 3 had, I mean, a pretty rabid fan base. Yeah, they were popular but niche, and yeah, I'd say Persona 5 was probably the first one that really like entered the hearts and minds of mainstream. Yeah, it's different. I don't want to, like, I feel like it's too easy to just like, I don't know, lump everything into like, oh, it just got popular overnight, because I think that there's like one notch between like always popular, not popular, and then becomes popular. There's like somewhere in the middle there where it's just like there was a niche community and then it became mainstream, which is what happened with Persona, I think. Bomby, can I play P5 now? You can play P5 whenever you want, Sonny. All right. Please give me just 1 second and we will bomb. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit like I've been smoking for my entire life. I was recording vocals for a very, very difficult song. A song that, like, let me tell you, it's not a song that I thought I would be doing vocals for, but it was very tricky. Okay, that fan is definitely hitting the mic there. But I wanted to hit my face because it's so fucking hot, man. It's time for the man bomb. The man bomb? What the fuck? It's time for the man bomb edition. All right, let's see. Your name is Jules, so you I've been in Persona 5 for the variety of different reasons, but Alice in general has become weird to problematic for me to enjoy their games. I feel like that's kind of a popular opinion, though, that Atlas has gotten weird. It's time to press B. B for bomb. Okay. 5 or such a weird ass separate release. I think, didn't they do things like that for Persona 3 and 4, though? I don't think it was that weird. All right, let's fucking do this. I do want to test out one thing. It was that ending thing that Lively Raccoon taught. The bomb has been planted. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. At some point, I just run out of jokes. Where they don't want people's money for some reason. Yeah. I'm not cut off. I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about how they actually prefer like the shorter games from Atlas, like Catherine and stuff. Was what's the 13 Sentinels? This piece yeah, absolutely. I mean, a game is only a game is only 100 hours if you put 100 hours into it. Oh, he died. This game came out the year you were born. Yeah, happy birth year. Let me try that again. So, fuck. Still got it. Okay. I mean, it's definitely something to work with. Appropriate anime stuff, but to the extreme at points, like how Futaba enters her persona for the first time. I don't even remember. So I know the distinct ending can be amazing, but that doesn't mean longer running series can't also be good. Yeah, I just think it depends on the individual person. You know, like, I think some people like a longer, like, I don't know. I'm definitely one of those where, like, I would prefer a shorter experience. Like, I would prefer, like watching a movie. Like, be able to, like, you know, play the game, play it for a few days, finish it, and then move on. I've only recently got into, like, MMOs and stuff. I feel like, in general, I haven't liked MMO. MMO, I feel like, is the complete stark opposite to, like, something like an 8-hour indie game, right? But then you have, like, games like that start moving into, like, Final Fantasy and shit, where they're, like, you know, 80 to 100 hours, and then, yeah, I don't know. Persona's kind of the same. Then Xenoblade, and then you have games like MMOs that, like, pretty much never end. You could just play them forever. No, I don't know. I'm definitely, like, kind of a completionist. I feel like that came from me growing up with, like, Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64 and stuff. Like, I really want to just milk the udders of a video game, you know, as far as they'll go. Get as much milk out of it as I can. Depends on the mood. Yeah, I feel like that too. Like, I feel like you can kind of sometimes, you know, be actually fatigued by games like that, and it's actually nice to kind of, like, I don't know, play a game like Inside or something, you know, like I don't know, just something short. Phone sadly, because most of them are same-ish. Yeah, and I'll probably end up playing it one day. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 14 is a little tough because, like, it has a really steep bar of entry, because, I mean, unless you, like, skip, well, like, okay, so either you can skip Realm Reborn, and then you have no idea what the fuck is happening, and, like, I feel like you won't have as much of an attachment to the story, or you can go through Realm Reborn and suffer, like, what, like, 80 hours of, like, objectively, like, the worst Final Fantasy 14 expansion of them all. Like, it's such a slog, there's no voice lines, there's a shit ton of reading. There's a lot of just bullshit copy and paste quests. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Don't do gachas. I don't think that there's a whole lot wrong with gachas. They've fixed ARR. It still sucks, man. It's still not great. Like, I don't think ARR is going to be very accessible to a general public until, like, at least there's, like, more voice acting, and way more variety in the quests. They took a lot of the quests out, right? But, like, I still feel like they could, I don't know. I still feel like they could make the quests that they do need, just change them so that they don't feel so monotonous and stupid. Like, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything of quality when you're doing the main quests until there's an intro, or until there's, like, a cinematic. And then when there's a cinematic, you're like, oh shit, here are a bunch of characters that I now need to learn very quickly because I didn't fucking read the book that I was supposed to read. And that's kind of, like, that kind of burnt me out on ARR, but luckily, like, I've retained a lot of the information up to, like, level 46 or 47 or whatever, and I'm probably going to go back to it after I don't know, after I get tired of my MMO itch being scratched by Lost Ark. What the fuck? You find gachas scummy? I think gachas can be scummy. I think they're definitely more, what do you call it? Fuck, my asshole. Well, I guess we could just go back, right? That's when it starts to get really good. Yeah, everybody says after ARR it gets great, but I mean, that sounds great when you ignore the fact that ARR takes like 60 to 80 hours to get through. So it's like, you know, just put in all of this time of something that sucks, and then it gets really good. And it's just, I mean, that's the story of like every RPG like that. Why does Fairy take your goal? Because he's a little fucking troll. We do a little trolling. It's called he does a little trolling. Yeah. Happy 69 day. Happy 69 day. It's my birthday in 2 days. I turn a number. Doesn't get interesting until you beat the final boss. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's how I always felt with like, yeah, Xenoblade. That's the big one for me, is like, I was immediately like really turned off because Xenoblade just feels so like, I don't know. It's just, in the beginning, it's just like you're doing all these battles and it throws all of this fucking menuing at you. And that's kind of something that turned me off really badly about the game. And everybody who loved it told me just get through it. It's not that bad after a little while. And then after about 100 hours, you'll love it. Like, no, I can't. I can't subject myself to something. I don't know. And I've tried Xenoblade Chronicles twice, and both times I was just like, it got to a point where I was just like, it was obvious that I wasn't having fun because like I had to like really push myself to want to play the game, you know? And I'm just like, man, like there's so many other games that I want to play. The best games. Yeah, I know a lot of people who love Xenoblade too, for sure. No game is objectively bad. Cool shot. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like Xenoblade 2 over 1. I love Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is one of my favorite series of all time. I've been playing Elder Scrolls since Morrowind, and I always talk about it how it's like it's funny because my favorite Elder Scrolls is Morrowind. I think a lot of people like their first Elder Scrolls is always their favorite, right? But I cannot go back and play Morrowind. Like my favorite Elder Scrolls experience was when I played Morrowind at the time before Oblivion came out, before Skyrim, you know? And I love it. Love those games. One Piece picks up from episode 1. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, One Piece feels pretty good to me so far. I haven't watched much of it. The error is watching it, not reading it. I did buy the manga, so. Fuck. Why do you think you enjoy the Elder Scrolls series more than other previously mentioned RPGs? It appeals more to like that kind of medieval Renaissance style that I really like, you know, that I already liked because I grew up like one of the first like games like that I played was RuneScape. Like I played RuneScape in the year 2000. That I know that really fucking ages me, but yeah, I was playing RuneScape in the year 2000. I know that because my username in RuneScape was Krillin2001. And I remember making that because I wanted it to still be relevant the next year because I felt like I was going to be playing it for a while. I like ARPGs over JRPGs typically. So I could get all the volumes from One Piece. Yeah. But yeah. The Elder Scrolls games are ARPGs. I would say that. I would say, I don't even know what WRPG is. Is that Western RPG? I don't really know, like, because there are JRPGs that I like. I just have to think of them. Hold on. ARPG is an action RPG, so you can have a JRPG that's also an ARPG. I haven't returned to it, yeah. RuneScape is kind of like, it's that same experience that I explained with like Morrowind, where it's like, it's not quite the same. Like, my favorite experience was the experience that I had, and I can never have that experience again. Octopath, yeah, I liked Octopath a lot. That was a weird one, though, because I usually hate turn-based. I have played Dragon's Dogma. I didn't like it that much. I gave it a pretty big fucking chance, but yeah, it was tough. I love Dark Souls. Isn't that technically a JRPG, or was that made here? I don't know. Yeah, trim the new armor. I never played the Tales of series, but I'd like to. Will CKP, thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the 19 months. I hope I don't make an ass of myself. Neverwinter Nights. I did play Neverwinter Nights. I never played Baldur's Gate, though. Or no, not Neverwinter. I think it was Neverwinter. Like, it was like wasn't it like an MMO, kind of? It was like the D&D MMO. I played that one. It was okay. Dark Souls is its own thing. I think like Dark Souls, I feel like at its core is almost just like the pure action RPG experience. You know what I mean? I think it's just defined itself as that. It's like an RPG that has action, you know? But I don't like Xenoblade, which is an action RPG. So I feel like it's more nuanced than just like I like all games from one genre or I don't. And I think that's the same with a lot of people. Like yeah. It has nothing to do with Neverwinter. Oh, okay, gotcha. Then I never played Neverwinter Nights.
Welcome to the Jamly.
How is Xenoblade borderline MMO? King Kangas, thank you so much for the 20 months. Saying love to Marnie and friends. Thank you so much. How you doing, King Kangas? I've not tried anything from the E series. The Wise series. Ooh, that was close. Kind of a mess to talk. Well, yeah, like, I mean, I feel like it just the conversation itself is fucked up because, like, it's just a way to kind of categorize video games so that you can kind of judge whether or not you would like a video game. But then it like anything like that, any way of categorizing any kind of art starts creating lines in the sand where people can start being elitist or people can start saying things are like objective that aren't, you know? Like even just in this one stream, somebody was like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is objectively bad or whatever. It's like, that only exists because people like draw these lines in the sand of like, this is this kind of game. This is, you know, you have that with metal where it's like, this isn't really metal. This is metal. This is a melodic, you know, butt rock metal and shit like that. It's like, things are more nuanced. Will CKP, thank you so much for the gifted sub. We are 149 subs out of 10. Can we get that goal today? I think we can. I love Final Fantasy or JRPGs. Again, it's tough for me to get through the turn-based, but I did really like Final Fantasy 15. I'm really trying to get into 14. It's hard. Technically, I'm playing Lost Ark, which is an MMORPG from Korea. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, I wish we would stop kind of, you know, having these wars of objective opinions based on really, really generic, you know, denominations of anything. Video games. Yeah, I did play Final Fantasy Tactics. That was pretty cool. See, I actually played Dynasty Tactics, and I really liked that game. It was like Dynasty Warriors, but like in the Final Fantasy Tactics style. It was for PS2, and it was so fucking fun. I really liked it because it was just like, it was like fucking chess, but I don't know. It's cool. But like, I'm sure everybody who has like those opinions where they're just like, oh, all blank are shit, you know, or all games that are like this are objectively bad. I'm sure like if you ask them what their favorite game genre is, and they could probably tell you a game that's in that genre that they don't like. So it's like, then what the fuck is the point, you know? Fuck. This is the first person vomit roller coasters with no. Yeah. Fuck. Can't hit him. He's gonna do this shit. He's just being an asshole now. I cannot get that. Super Robot Wars. That's true. Any game is an RPG technically. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. All right, well, I guess we can run with it. We'll see what happens. I hate to be... I mean, if we're trying to go against a fucking 28:59, it's going to be so hard. We're already by being a minute back, it's like, it's going to be so hard. Rhythm games are objectively bad because I suck hard at them. Yeah. Well, I think that's definitely a thing, but I don't think a lot of people feel like they hate games they're bad at, you know? I think a lot of people are older than 12. You know, like that seems like a very like 12-year-old thing to me to do. Like, I just don't like that game. I just think it's bad, and then they play it, and then it's just like, no, you're just bad at it. Like, you don't like it because you can't win. That's like, I don't know. I feel like that's how like a lot of people feel about like Smash. FromSoft games. Yeah, I mean, but I think there is an argument with games like FromSoft games, because you can say like, I think it's a valid criticism to say like, this is a game that's based off of difficulty, you know? And I don't think video games should be hard for the sake of being hard. I think that's a super great, I think that's a totally fine criticism, because that's a belief that you have, you know, and, you know, maybe it's rooted in a little bit of ignorance, because I think the Dark Souls games have like a shit ton to offer. The lore in those games are it's so rich, and I love the just the feeling of that game. Like, so much of that game's like charm is just how it feels to like fuck shit up. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, like hating fighting games. Dark Souls and games like Dark Souls should have easy modes. Yeah. I don't necessarily hate. I used to. I can't remember. I definitely had like. I was really on the fence about this stuff and with like accessibility in video games. They're made to challenge you. I think that discredits a lot of other elements of the game. What about think about something like Cuphead, right? Somebody like from that generation wants to play Cuphead because it's actually like going to be a very nostalgic experience for them, but they're probably old as shit and like they can't deal with that difficulty. So they're completely barred from being able to experience that game in the way that they would be able to control it. Sure, they can watch like a Let's Play or something, but that's not... I don't feel like that counts because, I don't know. We're leaving like what a game is designed to do. So I think it's kind of boneheaded to just say like, oh, well, that sucks for you. You know? I just think that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, people with disabilities could really be helped by an easy mode, man. Like, and it's not even just like, I don't know. I wonder if like there's a way that you could implement different difficulties to a game that isn't just like a big old fucking like, this is the easy bitch mode, you know, like, you know, have like ways to, you know, manipulate. I know you can't do this with every game, but like manipulate it so it's just like, I don't know, you get more health. Enemies move a little slower, you know, things like that. It's like DDR where like, you know, you can have like challenges or make it easier and stuff. Etrian Persona, thank you so much for the Prime. Hello. Retool a lot what makes the games work along. Yes, but I think, yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I want to say that, oh, fuck, that might not work. Oh, it did, okay. I want to say that, like, it's on that line for me. Like, I feel like game developers both are responsible and not responsible for accessibility, right? I don't think it's as cut and dry as one or the other. I think it's much more nuanced than that. And I think a lot of people will argue both sides because I think they're both true to an extent. I feel like one side is arguing that there should be more accessibility in video games, but the other side is taking that argument and saying like, okay, so what you're saying is the answer is that all games should have accessibility options or like an easy mode. And you know what I mean? There's kind of like a gap there. I feel like there's an answer somewhere in the middle. But that's always the case, right? When people are like making like big contrarian arguments to things that like they kind of, you know, compartmentalize like the entire argument into just like one small thing and then say like, okay, so what you're saying is this, so therefore but this goes against that everybody can agree with, right? Hey Becky, what's up? I don't know. I always think of the Cuphead example, you know? That means no time traveling. Yeah. Easier hard modes doesn't hinder that fact. Yeah, I wish it wasn't like, yeah, I like pancakes. You hate waffles. Kind of, yeah. That's like a logical fallacy. I can't remember which one it is though. And should be an easy mode. More, I think, yeah, more options, and don't call it like an easy mode or a hard mode. I do like Hades' God mode. Like that's cool. Call it like training mode. You know, like I feel like somebody, you know, again, I'm, you know, super not the person to talk about this because I'm a fucking, you know, white cis male with all of my limbs and a really huge dick. But like, I honestly can't, I can't speak for like the kind of people who would like really benefit from those things. But I think I wouldn't want to say like, oh, I beat the game on easy mode. Or, oh, I beat the game on medium mode. Like, yeah, stupid baby mode. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you could call it something like, you know, something that's a little bit more, I don't know, nice. Or something that you can tell a friend and feel like, you know, like, oh yeah, like, you know, I have some difficulties with this, but I did beat it on training mode. Like, and I think that's yeah, way better than bitch baby mode. Yeah, I don't know. But some people don't really care about being nice, so there's that too. Pact of Punish. Yes, the Pact of Punish. It's so fucking good. Implement that button, reverse give players options to rebalance the game. I fucking love Hades. The way that they did it. It's so good. Yes, every game needs a big head mode and a paintball mode. How you doing, J-Mac? Can't play Monster Hunter for shit because UI, but yeah, that was the same thing with Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like, I know a lot of people couldn't even play the game because the fucking shit. So shoots a lot. Thank you so much for the almost 2 years. Almost is good enough for horseshoes, hand grenades, and Twitch. Big hands mode, yeah. Rocket launchers only. I know you don't care, Bidoof, but like I think, I don't know. It's not really so much about like how these people feel about one person or a few people. Like, it just doesn't feel good to, I don't know. Evan the Almighty, what's up? Like, I think that the easy answer is like, oh, everybody should just have fun and play the video game. But that's just not, that's not the fucking case. Like, you know, like the world would be great if fucking, you know, everybody just had, I don't know, infinite, you know, happiness and hookers. Wow, those didn't all hit. If everybody just had a huge fucking cock, the world would be a great place. Randomizer is built in. Yeah, dude. That's why you know, I'm biased, but I love Cadence of Hyrule, like using like randomizer. And I don't know. That's kind of a different topic though. I think it really just kind of comes down to I don't know, just do good. Cock and large. Well, some people don't want as big of a cock as they have. You know. Grass is greener. If you have too big a dick, nobody's going to want to put it in them or touch it. It's going to be too intimidating. But, like, that's just kind of to illustrate, like, I don't know. It's just sometimes you're just stupid. Sometimes you think something like, oh, man, my life would be so much better if my dick was bigger. But that's not the case. You're stupid. Like... I don't know what to tell you, like, but I don't know. I don't think calling people stupid is TRS Orxy. Thank you so much for the 1 year. I really appreciate that. I think calling people stupid is not helpful to anybody, not to you or the stupid person. Yeah, the dick is always bigger on the other side. How did we get here? We were talking about accessibility in video games, and we got to penis. What is this, a Family Jewels stream? There we go. Auto combos? I don't know. I'm not really big on fighting games. Mostly because, and I will admit, I'm not very good at them. I'm pretty garbage at Smash. And I think the only fighting game that I really like even just anything fighting I really enjoyed was Scott Pilgrim, and I still never really got through it because it was too hard for me because I'm a little baby bitch. I need baby bitch mode. Wow. Like any good conversation. We have made it to penis. I know fucking Gandalf on that bridge, man. Is that his name? His name is Gandalf now. I hope Gandalf's not there. Dude, fighting game OSTs are bar none the best. It's just so fucking good. Making them look cool if you know what you're doing. I don't know. Yeah. No, you know what? I lied. The one fighting game I was pretty good at was Virtua Fighter 4. I got pretty good at that one. I actually spent like a bunch of time like learning all the combos and like actually like picking my favorite characters and I'm not really diving deep. I didn't get a hit on him there. Guilty Gear Strive is good. I'm just not very good at it. Thanks, Solid Snake. Appreciate you. And I fucking love the soundtrack to Guilty Gear Strive. It is so fucking good. Yeah, dude. Virtua Fighter is so good. Love Virtua Fighter. Yeah, the new Mario Strikers OST does go hard. Actually, Jacob sent me some stuff, and he was like, "You're aware that this exists, right?" And I'm like, I think he sent me the Luigi's Mansion one. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Give me the butter." This piece of shit, of course. Kylo Ross, thank you so much for the subs. 152 out of 10. Almost there. Thank you guys. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so fucking bad. Why would I cover a song from it? They're already like metal covers of songs that already exist, right? Oh, off Guilty Gear. No, not. There's nothing on the docket quite yet. But I did. What theme was I gonna do? There was one I was gonna do. I can't remember. After doing the song I just recorded, I shudder to think about doing any vocals anytime soon. Fuck. I really don't want to run a minute back, but let's just keep it going, I guess. We'll just have to keep it going. We can't PB now, that's the thing, but whatever. P4 Arenix, yeah. Your voice is sick, thank you. Kaizosium, thank you so much for the 17 months. Hope your throat's doing better. It hurt. I couldn't talk on Tuesday. That's why I didn't stream. Like, I literally couldn't make words with my mouth. I went to a skate shop and I bought a new skateboard and I posted about it on Twitter. But when I went in there, I could barely talk to the guy. I was like, I like this skateboard. It's a Mountain Dew. I mean, drunk. Yeah, like, Mirror of the World. I can't remember. I was in Jared's stream recently, and he was like, "Please cover this," and I was like, "I don't know, man." And then he showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh fuck, okay, yes, I will definitely cover this." Scamed bored. Do a kickflip? I can't. I actually like. I've been trying to fucking get back into it so that one day I can. I could only like ollie and do basic shit. I was ever like, I don't know if I've ever landed one, but I think I've come very close to landing a heel flip. I'm way closer to a heel flip than I am a kick flip. Yeah. If you had to compare yourself to a singer, who would you? I don't know. I don't sound like anybody. I just feel like I sound weird, you know. Yeah, auto combos on a skateboard. Yeah. Ever longboarded? Yeah, I love longboarding. Love it. What the fuck, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I can't. Smart. How is that not 3? Didn't I hit him 3 times? Damn. Now we're 2 minutes red. Sound like that family. Yeah, it's only Family Jewels up next. How about a heel turn? Yeah, I can do that. I can do all the like movement shit. He re-grabbed a heart. Gotcha. I forgot that actually does a thing. Scares nasally. I just don't really think I have a lot of power with it unless I like literally scream my fucking titties off. You're to bomb. Thank you, Rickles. Durr. I think I'm pretty consistent on that. Can't do anything on your board because it's garbage. Could it be because you are garbage and it's not the board? Don't hate the game, hate the player. Skating for content besides Spider-Man 2 video, I can't. Like, there's only so much I can do on a skateboard that, like, I'd want to learn how to do more shit, you know? When's the next Jules concert? Never. I'm giving up music. I'm gonna become a full-time Bomberman 64 speedrunner. The wheels are plastic, the board itself is wood. Boards are typically wood. And wheels are usually, can be plastic. Yeah, I don't know what Chester Bennington did because, like, I assume he did what I'm doing now, which is literally just destroy your fucking voice until you figure out how to do it right. Nice and quick. Yeah. Honestly, it looks really fun. Yeah, I like this game a lot, but a big part of it is just like I played it so much as a kid that it's like gold. That it's like it's just nice. It's nostalgic. Montage with the cover of Superman Gold. Yeah, if I ever cover Superman Goldfinger, like, yeah, I'll definitely have to fucking break out the skateboard for that, for sure. I can't promise I'll do anything impressive, but I did get God, I love that emote. I got a membership at my local skate park yesterday, just yesterday. And I was very excited to do so because it's something that I've been, like, I've always known there's a skate park near where I live. And that's always been something that I've always been jealous of other people. Like, because, like, everywhere I've lived before, it's, like, never been anywhere near a skate park. And, like, now I live near a skate park. And I was always like, oh, but I'm nervous to go because I don't want to be the alone 30-year-old man in, like, a skate park. Like, look like he's having a fucking midlife crisis. The skate park this skate park needs a membership. I guess because they want to make sure that people don't, like, vandalize it or whatever. Hey, Discord Noise, thank you so much for the 19 months. And welcome to the stream. He was a skater, man. Oh, fall for it. Yeah, I just, like, I want to go, but I'm trying to convince Jack to go with me so that, you know, so that we can fall together. Isn't that what they're for? Yeah. I know. It's a, I don't know. It's a nice skate park, and I think they want to keep it that way. And I think that's fair. He was John Bomberman. He said, "See you later, man." It doesn't really roll off, I guess. Gold. we had the heart going in, so we were good. What's up, Nintendo Wii? Hams. Sol Bomberman. Yeah, clean Regulus for sure. Oh. Bam, 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 bam. So I have been thinking about something, and this is the first time that I'm gonna bring this up. You know how we kind of had like a little filler arc in between Banjo and Bomberman that I didn't expect was gonna happen? There might be a filler arc before Ocarina of Time, which is the next N64 game that I have planned to do is, I'm having thought, yeah. Incoming Gandalf. He's not so bad. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is though. I kind of want it to be a surprise because it's actually from a console that not only is from a console that I'm pretty sure I've said I would never want to speedrun a game on, but it's also a game. Nintendo Wii, thanks so much for 10 months. Harry Potter for the PS1. Honestly, I fucking wish. But it's a game that I've historically said I don't like the style of. The Amiga, no. So look out for that. That's going to be after this sub 25 arc. We lost the heart. Fuck. Shrek extra large. Maybe. I have to get another fucking heart. Gold. 3 golds in a row. We're moving. How are isn't the Elden Ring speedrun already down to like a fucking like 5 minutes or something? I assume it's even lower now. Bam bam. So much gold. You can still hear my voice is fucked. Like if I go, like if I try to hit a high note, it just becomes nothing. Bam, bam. There's a faster strat that I want to implement eventually in the next room here. We'll get there, yeah. There's a faster way to get up to the top here that I'll definitely want to be using later. Oh, it's 20. Okay, I'm over-exaggerating. 24 minutes. But yeah, Wario took my note. So I've been doing that shit to Marnie. I'll look at her and I'll go, and she gets like very concerned. Aussie Otter, dude, I wish. I would love to run an Aussie Otter game. Pick it up, pick it up. Nice puberty, thank you. You'll hit it someday, kid. You don't need the red bombs for this trick. I know. I'm just stuck in my ways. I'm implementing new tricks one at a time. You can just, I know you can just go up there and do it with the fucking black bombs. $5.50. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Good reads though. Fuck. It's so hard to hit that, like. There we go. This is definitely like the Morbin part of the run. We really got a Morb. Morb like it's your Jorb. Have that bomb, you can have that. Sure, fuck it. Bad read. It's okay. Fuck. Yeah, you can have that. That's for you. Fuck! Can't get this last one. Fuck it. We're going in. Damn it. Fuck. Dude, hubris, man. God damn it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just finish this run. It sucks, but it's okay. It's just Morberman. Isn't Morbius fucking dead now that Jared Leto made the one thing? See how fun it would be. Yeah, it confused me as a kid too. I know it took me a long fucking time to really understand. Coming out on a bad time, yeah. Came in during the Morbin section. Ah. Is this the time that I can pull one of these? No. Oh my god, discordant noise. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Gotta figure out how to actually hit it. Yeah, there we go. If he's down to that, I should be able to just... Oh, but he gets out of the fucking way. I feel like it's just easier to kick bombs at him slowly. I would like to figure out how to make this faster, though. Stop it! Fuck off! Fluffy kitty girl, thank you so much for the 23 months. This fucking asshole, man. Like, I can't fucking get him, man. It's to just get real aggressive, but the more aggressive I get, the more I die faster. It's also the trick to me. Just get real aggressive with me. I like it rough. Damn, he's not being nice to me. This fucking sucks. All my homies hate Harvester. Alright, I'll just do it the way I usually do it. How the hell do kids beat this big guy? I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I feel like it must have just been like an insane fucking night of just failing over and over and over again, trying to learn the moves. I have no idea how you're supposed to know to, you know, get on the wall over here so that those missiles don't hit you. Who done speedruns for other games beyond Mario 64 and Banjo? Yeah, I did. I actually had world record for a little while in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the N64. My God, dude. My fucking God. Adults get distracted. Yeah, adults have shit to do with their time. Kids do also, but maybe I should just start doing it I don't know. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. This boss just supposed to be impossible? No, you're just not supposed to be bad at it. It doesn't help that it's like, oh, fuck. I don't know. With the home bomb, yes, I've been trying to drop the bomb behind me. Oh, you detonate it. Okay, that's not what I'm doing. I usually just like let it be, and then like because there was that one I did earlier, but then it missed the last missile. So maybe we'll just use this as a chance to practice being aggressive on Harvester. It's really hard. Try this game, but if it's fun. Alright, see you, Becky. Good start. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to be, like, insanely aggressive with him, since he just, like, he continuously, like, moves, like, away from you, you know? I know, same Chelsea. I don't know how the fuck I got through it. Okay. Huh. My bombs aren't like big enough to be able to like fight them off. I feel like I have much better luck with like how the fuck? I have better luck with just like either dropping like a bomb and letting him hit him, or like if I have time, like get a bigger. Stop! It's so much more intense when I'm not on the wall, man. Not hugging the wall like a little baby bitch mode. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. Not with big bombs, but staying very. Oh, okay, gotcha. But still just doing small bomb kicks. I'm having trouble figuring out specifically. Man, He's really fucking... He's really sampling my dick right now. Like, come on, stop it. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Okay. It's fucking insane, man. Okay. So, like, I feel like there's gotta be... You basically got now just practicing it? Okay. I'm glad you said that, because I don't feel like I got it. I was seeing if, like, maybe I could bait him, like... Ooh, that was good. Ah, like, if they're coming down on me, how the fuck do you stop them? When those fucking missiles fly, man, it's everything. Maybe it's time to stop the clock. Maybe it's time to shut the fuck up. The clock stops when I say it. The clock stops when the cock drops. That's what I say. The missiles honk. Honky tonk. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing it. It's just fucking annoying. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay. Time stops for no bombs. Time is a man-made construct, unlike bombs, which are naturally occurring. Fuck my... Ugh! Strip my hairy asshole of bombs. One or no fire upgrades can be tough. Yeah, that's fair. But I can't, dude. I can't get out of there. I can't fucking get out of there. I would rather get good at doing it with no bomb upgrades so that when I do have bomb upgrades, I'd feel better about it. Prove my... Yeah. Just a trial by fire for my fucking balloon knot. Okay. Hello? Hello? What the fuck was I supposed to do there? I guess just have bomb upgrades. What am I supposed to do there? This boss is so fucking bullshit. I've not tried turning it off and turning it on again. But I have lost enough time and had to restart enough times where I figure that has happened. Oh. I can feel it. I can feel that it would be faster if I can stay in the center and keep kicking bombs at him. I do see that. Is it possible to get the missiles to hit the harvester? I don't think so. Call up John Nintendo. John Bomberman. So if he does this move, that's great, because I can just do that. Fuck you, bitch. And kick that at him. See, that feels nice. That's some good shit. That's... Oh, so don't touch the big mean crystal. Okay. Big mean crystal kills you. I wouldn't know, because I'm always hugging the wall like a wall hugger. I don't know. Don't step into the light, Bomberman. Jonathan Bomberman. think both of those hit. Fuck. It's hard! Like 2 to 3 hours one day because I was getting so angry losing my runs. Yeah. Yeah, it's awful. It almost seems like shit is so scary. God damn it, stop. I don't dude. I genuinely don't even understand like how if you don't have like power upgrades for bombs, like how you're supposed to deal with a situation like that. So yeah. All right. I feel like maybe it has just come down to the fact that I've figured out the strat that I will have to use for a little while or something which will be, oh my god, stop. I can't, I just fucking can't right now. I don't know, like, should I just hug the wall and cry? I think it is. I really think it is. Crutonium, what up? Met a fellow Jules fan? Cool. I mean, this just feels like the only way to me right now. Because it's also that he has so much health that, like, I could sustain doing some other shit. Okay, maybe I'm just fucking got, like, dick cheese at this game. This guy out now so you never lose again. That's the idea. It's true, the boss would die instantly if I turn the console off. Well, I'm glad you guys understand. You guys aren't just like, wow, this looks easy. Fuck you. You're dog shit at this game. I mean, it's not easy, but I am also dog shit at this game, so I wouldn't be able to argue with you. All right, here we go. I almost feel like when he does those missiles, let's do this. I could definitely get a big bomb off there, I think. Tell the harvester you want a divorce. Divorceister. Bro, you're just sitting there. I mean, I love that, but I'm just kind of concerned for your well-being, you know? Like, we've known each other for so long. You're not acting like the same harvester I once knew. You've changed. Is there somebody else? Is there another Bomberman? Is there another John? It's a great time for a big bomb. Good shit. It's good to know. All right. Now you're just some harvester. Now you're just harvester that I used to know. Split. I think we lost a little time there. That's okay. Bam, bam. Yeah, we could still gold. Fuck. You know what? My finger just slipped off the fucking stick. I do want to try that. There's another strat for this, right? That's faster, or you go the other way. Yeah, we can still PB, guys. It's like I guess you go over here. What is it? 19 minutes gold. I am interested to see what the best of is after this. It's like probably like right here, right? Oh, that man just died. Almost out of bombs. At the edge of the square. Yeah, I gotcha. I figured I would figure it out. Oh god, that's so annoying though. I almost don't want to do this strat just for the sheer fucking annoyingness of it. Something of an optimist. I don't see color, I only see green. And there's this man who's just gonna be there, huh? Some of worst splits. I agree. Like average, best of, and then worst of. You just barge into that man's house. No. John Bomberman lives in a communist nation. It's our house. Does optimism and color, like, do you think correlation is causation in that situation? Family Jules have been following your channel since the top 10 medley. The first time here on stream, I believe. Oh, well, welcome, Alexandra Gara. Appreciate you. I need that too. Palmer Comrade, yeah. That's what the game's called in Soviet Russia, which I suppose didn't exist when this game came out. There was what, like, I guess when did the SNES come out? Fuck my asshole. That wasn't the 80s, was it? Because NES was 84, 83, 85. Because that would, like, the Soviet Union would still stood when Mario was birthed. SNES was 91. Damn. The SNES was born and the Soviet Union fell. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, 90? Okay, never mind. Totally coincidence. When was the collapse of the Soviet Union? That was 91, right? Another Gandalf? Nah, he's not there. Like I said, he's not even fucking there. He was too scared of me. He saw what I did to Harvester the 54th time. 91? Gotcha. September 9th, 1991 in the... Wait, what? The Soviet Union fell September 9th, 1991 in the USA. I don't know if that's correct. Remember when America was a Soviet state? Ah, yes. It was released of the SNES. I figured. I was just... Fell December 26, 1991. Dude, SNES was around for a few months, and the Soviet Union just couldn't fucking deal with it, man. They snap, crackle, popped. It wasn't called the SN. Oh, okay. You know what I fucking mean. Your fucking Famicom, your Super Famicom, your Super Family Com. I don't fucking know. Berlin Wall is actually in May. That makes sense. So Soviet Union didn't fall in Europe or Japan. It's still there. You wanna fuck me? Famicom. Here you go. Oh my god, it's so much nicer. With that new strat, this might actually be like the easiest boss battle now. It used to be one of the scariest for me. Coincidence? I think not.
I'll finish you.
Finish me, daddy. $48.38. I mean $48.41. Whatever. Fuck. Okay, stop. Okay. $27.09. We're cutting it down. Okay. So I don't know. I deleted the splits too fast. I don't know where we lost time on that run. It could have been any split, honestly. Yeah. I was gonna call this stream record attempts at Bomberman 64. When people say you're not good enough to get world record, I'd say I just said it was a record. I didn't say the world record. It was gonna be a recorded time, which is a record. I know. You're gay. It's like, listen, man. Sexual orientation was not a part of any part of this conversation. So for you to come in and try to insult me with that, I think is really you're just on the wrong side of history, Altair. I don't know what to tell you. Just toxic gamer. I know. I do want to test out the one thing that we can do here. Yeah, that's true. Attempts at world record doesn't mean they have to be good attempts. All right. All of the time save I want to implement is in like the last fucking world. Definitely getting around that car. And then there's this one. Yeah, he would be friends with Mario for sure. I went to my tattoo consultation yesterday. I did. And I'm very excited to tell you that he was very nice and he loved video games. He asked me, because like I told him what I wanted to get, and he was like, oh, cool, like, you know, like what's your favorite Zelda? And like, you know, because like I was telling him like I would like to get a Zelda tattoo. The first screen, oh, hold on. Is it this one? It's this one, right? So then you go to the third. Oh, I don't have enough bombs for this. Well, so I decided that what I want to do is I want to get, how the fuck do I get? Here we go. Get tattoos of all my PVs. Just covered in fucking numbers. Okay, so I think it's third. And I think, so that's supposed to be faster than going all the way around, I guess. That's not too bad. And then what's the strat here? You could just go here and then let me look it up. Tattoo of me eating my own ass. Hell yeah. Want to get a Triforce in the back. Yeah, I kind of want that too. It's kind of cool. I'll probably get that at some point, but for every run I've done, Jesus. Do you just remember bomb count or just find out when you can't? I pretty much just find out when I can't drop any more bombs. I try to keep it in my mind though. Oh shit, Punkay did Bomberman 64 at GDQ 2019. He got a 31. I could do better than that. Fuck it. I just want to see the setup for this really quick. I would hate to be at GDQ and have to fight Harvester though, to be fair. Damn. So I'd see you later, Chelsea. So I just sit here and wait, and then I fucked up. Okay, let me wait. I wasn't allowed to exit because I fucking gotcha. Well, we can practice this really quick before we do another run. The kind of guy who would have his favorite Zelda melody tattooed on him. It didn't come across as offensive until you said, I hope this doesn't come across as offensive. It's like, I don't mean to be racist, but it's like, man, you already fucked up the whole sentence. Don't be sorry. Just be better. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. No, I'd do that. But it's like... What, like, the melody would have to fucking be, like... like, I wouldn't want to just be like, that's my favorite song from Zorldo. Like, it'd have to be, like, a song that, like, had a lot of meaning for me or whatever, you know? Yeah, like, I don't mean to sound racist, but I hate Cookie Crisp cereal. Like, it wouldn't sound racist if you didn't start with that. Fuck, I keep doing it too early. I keep booming too early. Better to boom too early than to coom too early, you know what I'm saying? QR codes of the Zelda melody. That's kind of cool. That's kind of radical. That's kind of the... That's kind of the tits, dude. That's kind of fucking sick. Pick up the bomb. What? Hey. Hey, wait a minute. Give me that. QR code to the Rickroll. I honestly would get that. I'm not afraid to admit it. I would fucking do that. You said cockies instead of cookies. That's correct. See, I don't know why you would just... What? What? Got it. All right, another try. No! I can't be screaming like that. My voice is dead. Cocky. Milf and cockies. Exactly. See, you guys know. What you know, I have no idea. Yeah. QR code tattoo of Megalovania. Why do you... QR codes probably don't look super great. Just look like a fucking, like, you belong in Deus Ex or something. Wow, wow. Mommy milk and daddy cockies. Cockies just sounds like a Bostonian trying to say car keys. Khakis and khakis are the same thing. Fuck. Fuck, dude. I don't know what you're fucking talking about when you say fucking khakis, you fucking khakis. You gotta fucking be motherfucking specific, dude. What's up, Shino? Get a barcode tattoo? Fuck. Okay, so how about video gaming? But good. That's what I want a tattoo of. I want to get a tattoo of cum on my face. Just fucking dripping down my mouth. It's like, you know how people have like the fucking teardrop tattoos? Just get fucking cum coming out of your mouth. No, you know what I need? I need a live, laugh, love tattoo. I think that would be fucking, that'd be fucking metal as shit. Live, laugh, bomb. I like live, laugh, love, but in like fucking metal, like fucking stick text. Why doesn't it work? Live, laugh, love, but in Metallica font. Fuck yeah. What am I doing wrong? Is it just... Oh, it's because I keep trying to push it down. I'm wasting time because I'm trying to push the fucking... trying to fucking push the bombs down. One more time. Get gifts tattooed. They have that in Harry Potter. Don't they have the fucking the Death Eater tattoo? It like moves. It's like a little gif. Oh, I don't have a heart. You're right. Fuck. Before I start implementing this into a run, I want to get it right first. Yeah. Butterfly. Dead butterfly. Bada. Get stick. Actually, Chaos Shark, that's kind of a genius idea. You'd probably want to do it with like your finger. Get stick bug on your finger. Smoking Nick and sucking. I should just get his face tattooed on my arm. Be funny. That's definitely a tattoo that I would regret, though. Someday I would have to explain that to somebody who would not be privy. Yeah, finger mustache tattoos. I was gonna get one, and then Sheena told me that everybody gets one, and I was like, now I definitely want to get one because I'm a conformist. Wait, why do I keep... I just, like, now I have to break that habit of always going to the right, because this is going to be such a waste of time. Fuck my ass. Why can't I just... Why? Oh, it's because I was facing the wall. Okay, that's going to be something that I gotta... I assume that guy will fuck up my lunchbox, right? Hungry pumpkin on butt cheek. Just hungry pumpkin on my face. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then what? Just pick up bomb. Oh, hey, there's all sorts of fucking bombs and upgrades over there, isn't there? Alright, I'm a master at it. I did it once out of 50 times, so that means I'm gonna be great. $40 plus. Has anyone in the chat gotten plastic surgery? I'm thinking about plastic surgeoning my dick to look like a pan flute. I don't know if that's how that works, but I thought that would be funny. Just unzip my pants and be like, you have summoned the goblin. No, okay. Alright, I'm just fucking checking. Number 4, the kitchen goblin. Cock-arena of time. There you go. I had to get plastic surgery for a wart on the bridge of my... If you get warts, you need to, like, see a plastic surgeon to get it off? Plastic surgery for dick enlargement? No, I think it's just dick enlargement surgery. I don't think it has anything to do with plastic. Cock ring of time. No, I mean... I feel like most of us have seen the Puff the Magic Dragon, right? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you probably don't want to know. But when somebody tells me Puff the Magic Dragon, I think of two things. Aaron, the fuck is his name from Stained? Aaron Lewis. Aaron Lewis playing it during his acoustic set that I saw in at Mohegan Sun. And then the other thing. That was pretty sick. Seeing Aaron Lewis play an acoustic set, and then he randomly just went into Puff the Magic Dragon and confessed that he was high as fuck the whole time. I'm like, alright, cool. Jules, you can't just say that. Can you just for a second imagine the world that we live in which I have to say a fucking... I say a kid's cartoon, and you guys are like, you can't just say that. I feel like my chat stopped just then because people went to Google Puff the Magic Dragon. You can't bring up Winnie the Pooh like that. I really like that the gif of Winnie like Pooh is just like stuck in like a hole and it just says, "Stepbrother, what are you doing?" You playing Jack and Daxter? Is that what the kids are calling it? We used to just say jacking off. Winnie the Pooh horror movie? No, actually, it does kind of sound familiar. Help me, Help me, Step Piglet. Oh, bother. You know what? If Pooh didn't want that to happen, then he'd fucking wear some pants. Gotta jack my Daxter. Yeah. Whatever are you doing? Pooh is thick as fuck, and he doesn't wear pants, man. It's just free for the taking. Alright, well. Did a little bit of murder, which is a little bit slow. God damn it. We don't want to die. We don't want to die in the speed run. That's not fast at all. It's slow, in fact. Ratcheting my Clank. Slying my Cooper. I don't know what the funniest one yet. Why did I just do that? That was stupid. I forgot to. That's like I thought we were running Mario for a quick second there. Crashing my Bandicoot. That's pretty good. Yeah, Crashing my Bandicoot is my favorite one. Spiraling my Dragon. That just sounds like you're giving your dick a fucking Indian sunburn. Shoveling my Night. Not bad. Gexing my Gecko. Nah, these kind of suck. I think Crashing my Bandicoot is my favorite one so far. Nah. Yanking my Bubsy and Glover my dick. It's cheating. Hollowing my Night is not bad. Sonicking my Hedgehog. Not terrible. Tony Hawking my Pro Skater. Honestly, not the worst one though. Conquering my Squirrel. See, I like conquering because that sounds like, you know, conquering. Spidering my Man. I don't know, man. These really fell off after Crashing my Bandicoot. Super Smashing my Bros is definitely like a gay thing though. That's like definitely like a thing that you do. Like if you say I have to go smash my bros, if you know what I mean, I think you're about to have sex with your homies. I think you're about to engage in coitus with your male friends as a male. Good, Rexinator, how are you? Clubbing my penguin is not bad. You said club penguin, and damn, clubbing my penguin. Jesus. Nearing my chugging the chugging the Conroy. It just sounds like you're drinking. Tuning my town. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro, it's Pride Month. I guess. It's just when you say I'm smashing my bros, like, it sounds like that's not like a normal thing. You know, because like when I think like, yeah, we're gonna go fucking, I'm hanging with my bros. What are you guys doing? Oh, we're smashing. I fucked that up terribly. I don't know what happened there. I think I pressed A instead of B. Finaling my fantasy is a little weird. Clanking my ratchet or ratcheting my clank are both very good. Rimming my sky. Having my life. That's not sexual at all, bro. You're just... That's just sad. Sliming my rancher. I can't argue with sliming my rancher. I'll saint your row. What up, Tom? Finalizing my fantasy. I think you can't say like finaling my finalizing my fantasy. I think is where you want to go. Having my life. That's not sex. You're literally having your life. Triggering my chrono. Again, these don't sound sexy anymore. Hunting my monster. Again, I don't know. I guess. See, like, I still feel like crashing my bandicoot was pretty good. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's not the best. Golden my eye. Sporting my Wii. And also Tony Hawking my pro skater is pretty fucking funny. Digging my Doug. Yeah. I feel like digging my Doug sounds like shooting your shot. Splat my tune. Not bad, not bad. Poking my mons. That's, I mean, you literally have a part of your body called the mons. Losing my arc. I don't know, man. Some of these just don't sound sexy. Call of my duty. Just sounds like you're about to take a piss. Take a shit, rather. Earthworming my gym. That sounds like you're going from a boner to not a boner. I'm earthworming my gym. Binding my Isaac. There you go. Clicking my cookie. Conquering my bad fur day. Monkeying my balls. Okay. Fuck. Starring my fox. Foxing my star. Ringing my Eldon. That sounds like you're doing something really weird with an elderly person. Entering my gungeon. Majora my mask. Well, you could say I'm masking my Majora regarding your labia Majora, I suppose. Conquering my commander is pretty strong. That one's pretty good. Yeah, monkeying my ball is good. Jet forcing my Gemini. Maybe. Hollowing my night. Hollowing my night's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we had ranching my monster, and that was good too. Pacing my combat. Blasting my corpse. Lording my donator. I don't know what that was, but fuck, dude, he's always there. Acting my razor, not bad. Raising my actor.
Delivered. Have some fun with Miku.
Raising my actor. That's a very, very good one. Affecting my mass. Yeah, I saw shocking my bio. That's pretty good. Like, I still really like earthworming my gym. I like the ones that just don't sound sexy at all because you're like, hey girl, I'm about to earthworm my gym, if you know what I mean. You should be like, are you taking down the mast? What's going on? Rising my Metal Gear. There you go. Brutalizing my legend. Not bad. Delivering my pizza. Stop rating my Shadow Legends. Sorry, girl, I gotta cross my chrono. I'm sculling my girl is terrible. That is not okay. That's not a sexy thing. That's... You're going to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Slaying my spire. That's a good one. Well, I hit him. Oh my god, he ate me! I didn't know that happens if you let him fucking get you. He just fucking ate me. Got him twice. Good shit. Gooing my world. Fuck. Fuck my dick. I need to figure out what the timing on that is. Pleasing my papers. No, I'd ever want to call your genitalia papers. I feel like if we die once, the run's over, right? We lose so much time, but just dying once, man. I don't know. I'll try to bring it back. I hope I have 3 bombs, because I can't be fucked to open one of those. We'll run with them go. Yeah, I guess. It's probably over, but there's always a possibility for a big time set. Yeah, I guess. I would just hate to waste all this time on a run that is already 45 seconds bad. With, like, not a lot of time save until, like, the very fucking end of the run. It's kind of shit. Edging my mirror. Is that a mirror in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? I find so much humor out of just like botched pickup lines.
Yo, bye.
Yeah, bye. I don't want it. Hey girl, you fell down the I want to have sex with you tree and hit every branch on the way down. I mean, what up? The best pickup line I've received, I do request that I bed with you, I think was a pretty good one. Do you have a mirror in your pants? Because I am the mirror in your pants, and I would like to not be there anymore. Please let me out. I have things to do. I have things I would like to do. Becky, I don't know if you mean you're done with the time stamping that, or you're done with helping me ever again. Hey girl, are you from Kentucky? Because you're the only Ken I want to Tucky. Yeah, that's good. That's good. you're the only Ken, or is it you're the only Ken I want to Tucky? I like that it's just this. Oh, gotcha. Cool. All right. You're the only equals Ken I want to Tucky. It's just like I don't know. Mac and my Donalds. Don't McDonald. I gotta go and Freddy my Five Nights. Hey girl, are you a biblically accurate angel? Because I'm afraid for my life. Just because you're ugly. It's just not even nice. Ba-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. I think the reason why pickup lines are so funny to me is because I don't know, they don't work. Like just by, not that they don't, I don't know. Like, they definitely don't work, but like everyone knows that, right? All right, see you later, pickle up. Turn out the lights, girl, because I don't want to look at your face. It's just mean. Don't be mean to people. It's up and stay in the rain. Hey girl, you want to see my family jewels? I gotta go jewel my family. I feel like that sounds like you're about to steal jewels from your family. Like steal like precious stones. Oh my god. My brain is the IQ of my chat right now has just given me a contact high. They're so awful you can't help but laugh. I guess, but like I don't know. Do people like actually like think that if they have a good enough pickup line that they could like pick up a girl who has like any semblance of self-respect? I have to go us among. I gotta go among my us. There are some this way, yeah. I'm strong, I can pick up a girl anyway. Real brain. Yeah, I know. Chat has just become a cesspool, and I've created it. Go first. Hi Ashley, would you like to have a go-to hangout sometime at a food place? Here's some flour. And then he closed his eyes and she giggled, grabs his arm, let him No, yeah, I mean that's adorable. I think my drummer and his wife, I think they started with a pickup. Like he told her a pickup line. I can't remember what it was. It was super cheesy, but I think it was like, it's not like like, I feel like people think the pickup line is gonna be like smooth, you know, and like the girl's gonna be like, whoa, damn, what a smooth operator or whatever. But like I feel like it's most of the time just like, I think there has to be some attraction already, and then like kind of like a, wow, you're such a dork, you know what I mean? Like that's where it kind of works, but I don't know. Cheesy is better than smooth. I feel like it depends. Like I don't know how you would be able to like teach somebody that though, you know what I mean? Sometimes people are stupid sexual. I know my partner ain't dating me for my big brain. I mean, you never know. I think relationships are built on multiple things. You know, multiple positions. Teaming my, yeah. Do they prove comfortableness with self? I think it, I don't know. I remember, wasn't there like a guy who got like arrested or something recently because like they were filming, like they had the Ray-Bans with the camera on them or whatever, and then like he went up to random women in public and gave them pickup lines or whatever. You guys know who I'm talking about? There's like a guy who actually like, I don't know, followed a girl in a fucking like parking garage, and it was like super creepy. Because like that's a person that I guarantee you does not have confidence in their fucking, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think Charlie did make a video about that recently. That's right. That's right. He pepper sprayed a girl. That like a woman, because he did that shit, and then the woman came up and was just like, you know, like, stop being a fucking asshole or whatever, and then like approached him, and then he like pepper sprayed her, and then I think he got like arrested or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that was really fucked up. So you get arrested. Well, that's what I feel like. Like, I feel like when I was growing up, I was so afraid of, like, coming across in any possible way that would be intimidating in any fucking way imaginable. But there's some people who just, like, can't help but, I don't know, be like, proud of how cringe they are. I don't understand what it is. Oh, it's Super Duper Assault, yeah. Hello. Look, it's Doggy. Hey, hello. Marnie's waving to me. It was bear spray or something. It doesn't even matter. Like, fucking pepper spray in general. Like, I think, I don't know if I heard this from the Charlie video, but, like, some people would rather be tased than pepper sprayed. I've never had either done, but I would probably rather be tased than, if I had to pick. I'd probably want to be tased. Adrian just came down with Marnie and waved her little paw at me, which was very cute. I'd rather be shot with a rubber bullet. Don't rubber bullets actually have, like, some amount of, like, shit in the middle of them? So they're not, like, completely rubber? Because if they were completely rubber, they'd be technically still lethal. I read something about that. Oh, fuck. Pepper spray is more effective. Well, yes, but pepper spray, I think, just, like, fucks you up for a longer period of time. Depends on the bullet. Gotcha. Yeah, like that's the thing. Is just it seems like when you get pepper sprayed, you're dealing with it for like hours and hours and hours and hours. Whereas like if you're tased, it's like, I mean, yeah, it probably hurts. I mean, more or less the same, I would imagine, right? Getting tased numbs your senses. Peppered, it must have lingers for a good while. Yeah, can't actually kill you. I'm from Chile, and here we've had several casualties. Yeah, like I think, like I remember seeing a picture of somebody like, look at these rubber bullets. They actually have shit like inside of them, and somebody was like defending them, saying like, oh no, like actually like that makes the rubber bullet not lethal. Like if it was just a straight rubber bullet, it would be lethal because of just like the amount that I don't know. They're still being fired. But yeah, all that to say, fuck. Yeah, tase yourself first before tasing others. I mean, they do that in like most like police academies, right? Don't you have to like, until you get a taser, they have to tase you, and then before you get a gun, they have to shoot you. I'm kidding. Maybe the police system in America would be better if every cop had to be shot before given a gun. Not like to death, like just, you know, in like a place where, you know, it's like shot in the leg or something and then pull it out in a way that doesn't like paralyze you forever, but you could still experience what it's like to be shot. Yeah, before you become an executioner, they have to fucking guillotine you. Jesus. Do you need some form of sympathy training? I mean, yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, before you can drive, part of driving school is that you have to get run over. Lay on the ground. Like fucking 15-year-old kids. But I don't want to be hit by a car. Sorry, Johnny. Sorry, John Bomberman. If you want to use bombs, you have to be bombed in the face first. Fuck. Yay. Gandalf was not there. That was smooth. Yeah. That's the magic one, Rhino. In order to be born, you first must die. Before you can eat, you have to be eaten. See, this all feels fair to me, and also great. I don't know, like the argument against eye for an eye. Fuck. Yeah, you can't lose your virginity until you gain your virginity. How does one gain their virginity? I'm just gonna hold this bomb because I'm Bomberman. What is... You say reverse sex like that's an obvious answer. I don't know what the fuck that means. Jewish revenge plot for the Holocaust. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm just asking, how do you win a virginity? If you can lose it, use of meditation. It's like sex, but not. I don't know what that means. Take your mom's virginity. Oh boy, that actually makes sense. And I am really sorry I asked. By being a Reddit mod. By posting on 4chan. By creating a like a thing on 4chan. Not about it. It was kind of a bad fish. I wasn't happy with it. Oh, so it's like something you get like once you're born, you're just given a virginity. It's like your membership card to life. And then when you lose your virginity, you're like a fucking grasshopper and you fucking die. Is it grasshoppers that die at sex? They bite off the fucking heads of the man, right? Being a Smash player. Mantises, thank you. Really? It's called losing your V card, yeah. Praying mantis. Oh, is it a lot of insects? Okay, that's fair. I don't know why I thought. I think it's because they kind of. I gotta be pretty close to the edge here. Stab a girl. See, you say bugs do that. I'm sure some humans do that too. You have sex with them and then they kill you. Vor in the insect world is a common Is it a fetish though if it's normal? Like I feel like just the word fetish implies that it's like an unusual thing. Yeah, stab a girl with a dick, then she stabs you with a knife. I mean, yeah, that's eye for an eye, dick for a dick. Stab for a stab. Good shit. All right. It's like saying, yeah, it's like saying you have a vagina fetish. It's like, no, that's not what the definition of fetish is. This has been turbulent, to say the least. We saved a lot of time at Artemis, but kind of losing it slowly. I think we can make it up. Our Hades fights have been pretty good lately. It's so rewarding to fucking kill Orion that fast. There's a frog that fuses with the female during sex or something. Wow. Have you guys seen the snail sex video? Truly eye stalk opening. Because like snails are technically like hermaphrodites or whatever, so like they like I don't know, like I don't think like one will take on the role of male or female, receiver or giver or something. Fascinating shit. Yeah, you hate to see that happen. Where the fuck am I? Dude, I don't even know where the fuck I am anymore. It's over here. I think this one's fucked. Yeah, Adriana did show me snail sex. No, boobs would not be a fetish. You can't have a boob fetish. Snail sex, yeah. It's how snails reproduce. Like the literal, like we've talked about this a million times. The literal definition of a fetish is like something that's like being attracted to a non-sexual or like erogenous zone, right? Like a non-sex organ. Does that make sense? These are fetishes. They aren't explicitly a part of the act of sex itself. Well, no, I mean, it's still like an erogenous zone. It's still something that can be. Like it's like typically feet don't have like a sexual response, right? So foot fetish makes sense. A knee fetish, you know, shit like that. Those fights are getting better. Breasts are secondary sexual characteristics. Is that like an official? Like, that sounds very official. Did you just make that up? Secondary sexual identifiers. Okay, you didn't make that up. That's wild. I did not know that as a term. Find being outside of the societal norm. No, it has nothing to do with societal norms. I think it like the definition literally like speaks more on like whether or not it is erogenous in nature. Bum, bum. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah. Just a little bit close. Has to do with genitals. Yes and no. I mean, the reason is because it's just like, you know, I mean, when you're actually like dealing with this on like a psychological level, like you want to be able to weed out things that are, you know, like objective truths. Otherwise, you could be like, oh no, my fetish for vagina is just so crazy. You're going off Web. Okay, interesting. Has to do with genitals. Okay, what does WebMD say? Besides that, I have cancer. Makes us think it's hot. I mean, some people really like their fucking nipples dabbled. Their nippies tickled. You know, it's like, but it's not like anything else on the body. It's like an actual like, oh wow, that could bring me to orgasm. Like I could do the orgasm. Sexual fetishism or erotic fetishism is sexual fixation on a non-living object or non-genital body. Okay, so non-genital. Okay. So then what is a genital? How much is one genital? They're nip snobbed, yeah. Yeah. Part of the body that makes you commit cum. I really like commit cum. Is the butt a genital? I think so. Like the anus, the sphincter. I think that's genitals. God damn it! That cute motherfucker committed dead on me. I don't think boob fetish is a thing. Have to do with the reproductive system. I feel like fetish has to kind of imply that, like, I mean, to be able to do anything with that, like, not diagnosis. I guess like you could diagnose somebody with like a fucking, you know, a solar plexus fetish, right? God, I love a good solar plexus. God, every time I see a fucking femur, I coom. That's, yeah. Yeah, he did club my penguin. It's VIP. That's a children feeder, I guess. I love bones. Yeah, what if you're like, I have a blood fetish? I'm sure people do. Well, I mean, that's probably like vampirism fetishes and stuff. Really, breast fetishism. What the fuck? Highly atypical How is breast fetishism highly atypical? Hematophilia? Wouldn't it just be Oh, I guess it wouldn't be hemophilia, would it? That's a totally different fucking thing. Hot girl collarbones? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel the collarbones. If boobs are not a fetish, would you say... Well, yeah, like, I feel like it's just a thing. I don't know. No, vagina's not a fetish. That's a genital. You can't have a fucking pussy fetish. I mean, you can, but it's not gonna be called that because it's just a normal thing. It's like a fucking girl saying I have a cock fetish. Or a dude who likes cock saying I have a cock fetish. Don't mean to be fucking heteronormative, but... Fuck. Ass fetish? Yeah. You need a heart? I think I have one. What about a balls fetish? I don't think that would be a fetish. Like, my understanding is that it wouldn't be. I'm not convinced. WebMD has done me wrong before. A fetish? No, I die. Oh, fuck. Did I die? All right. I'll take your word for it. Kaizo, if this run's dead, it's because of you. It's not because I'm 2 minutes slow. You're right. Thank you. You saved this run. Now we can PB. How is vagina not a fetish? Because fetish is something that's non-fucking... It's like abnormal. Cum fetish? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I kind of see why... You're saying you didn't have cancer? No, I didn't have fucking cancer. At least I don't think I did. I'm not dead yet. Ball sacks. Ball sacks fetish. Sacagawea. Ball Sacagawea. No! Vehicular Bomberman slot. And I can't get the heart! Fuck this game. I just can't. Let's do another one. Fetishism is typically operational, described as persistent preferential sex arousal in association with non-living objects or over-inclusive focus on typically non-sexual body parts. Typically non-sexual body parts. Hand, feet, the body secretions. This is from the male. Okay, yeah. And body secretions. So it's not necessarily like a normal thing to like get off from blood or cum or tears. Yikes, we're getting into some dark shit. If you were a porn genre, which one would you be? I'd be personality. I don't know. I think that the key there is like non-sexual. And I like that it does delineate secretion as part of it. Yeah, tears, yeah. I don't know. I could see somebody being like, damn, I love some tears. It's kind of dangerous since body fluids usually carry disease. What? That it's not a fetish or it's not your fetish? Deep. Boobs aren't sexual. They've just been made sexual. I disagree because boobs can be erogenous. You know, some girls, you know, or dudes have like are completely indifferent to having their nippies touched, you know, but I don't know. Just to believe that. Yeah, I don't know. You could have a vagina fetish. Okay, a vagina sniffing fetish. Yeah, see, that's different. I'm not going to say it's weird. Erogenous doesn't inherently mean sexual, though. I guess it does. I feel like having an erogenous zone kind of implies that you would have a sexual reaction to it. And I feel like breasts can have that. You know, there are people who feel a sexual, like a very direct sexual feeling when fondled the baboozles. Can also be aroused by leg touches and massaging the right spot of feet. I think you just have a foot fetish voice. That's not how it works for me. But I guess that's the counter argument to like some people have erogenous zone, like feel more erogenous in their breasticle than they do. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I definitely know a lot of people who don't get aroused by baboobles and fondlins. So much subjectivity to feelings. Right, well, but I feel like there is an objectivity to, like, I don't know, like, whether or not something directly gives you a sexual excitement. That doesn't make them sexual, I guess. Yeah, I think that's where my understanding falls apart then. Has to be considered abnormal. Well, see, if you say that it has to be something abnormal or like it has to be something unusual, that's where society comes in because we live in one. But like that's kind of like where it all comes down to. It's just like because like I think a lot of people feel that like the reason boobs are sexual is because of society, that they're not necessarily as much of an erogenous zone as something like a penis or a vagina. Is foot fetishism weird, or is it just the dudes that make it weird? I don't know. Survival is a larger best to sign a healthy and likely successful mate. Are they though? Is that scientifically proven? Bigger boobles mean more healthy? I don't know. Topless is normal. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's like a societal thing. You know, I think it's important to like, if there is something in our anatomy that, you know, on average, I don't know. Because, like, then you can start getting into, like, neurotypical, I guess, physiotypical. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like what is normal for a human body? Like, is it normal for a human body to be turned on? But it's not. Because there's people who are, you know, asexual, aromantic, and... yeah. Subjective. I feel like it sounds like so like count or whatever, but like I feel like the reason why I'm like so like I don't know, I'm being so tough on it is that like if it's so subjective, then what's the use in even having the word? If anything can be a fetish, then what's the use of having a fetish or being able to like mark something as being a fetish? Because the idea is like you have a weird fetish and maybe it has some amount of distress to your life. It makes it hard to live because it's hard to focus, or maybe it's hard to engage in sexual activity because you find yourself abnormally distracted by the desire of wanting something that's unusual, and because of that you have a hard time being able to engage in sexual relationships. I don't know. Thank you so much, Emerald Dragon. Anything beyond the basic outfit is certain PP and if anything is a fetish, nothing is. Kind of. Not really, but like... I don't know. It's so hard because by defining things, you have to ignore some level of subjectivity. You know? I think, like, you have to relinquish some amount of, like, normalcy. because there is no normal. Right. What if there is no PP? What if it's, you know, 2 lesbians or, you know, 2 gay guys, or maybe it's a heterosexual couple that doesn't engage in intercourse. Like, again, like I feel like these are kind of all like scenarios in which it doesn't actually matter, like whether or not like something qualifies as a fetish or not. I think like what I'm more talking about is like in kind of like helping diagnose people and help them deal with like problems that they might have. Like, you know, maybe some like the idea is like somebody is trying to have a normal sexual life, right? And, you know, they are successful meeting people, getting partners, but it always crumbles at the moment of sex because they're like, they need something strange, something that might actually be gross or uncomfortable for the other person to be able to provide. But everything else, like, and maybe it's like a constant thing. Like, you definitely have this with like a foot fetish, right? You definitely have like, if somebody has like a fucking raging foot fetish, you know, I'm sure that it would be more difficult than other people to find people who would be able to like satiate that. So how do you deal with that psychologically without being able to have some kind of way of diagnosing that as something, you know, different? Where did all our badges go? What do you mean badges? You mean in chat? Chat badges? What the? Okay, so your first one, Adriana, had sword and what was that, VIP or whatever for me, but then, or no, verified. But then the next one, your frowny face, did not for me. That's really strange. You guys are all just normal users now. Oh, it's back. For why? I don't know. Some people's are back and others are not. I don't know. Twitch is just being weird. This is my... Yeah, I see all 3 of you now. 3 of your badges now, Adriana. But before I only saw 2. Yeah, Twitch is gaslighting you guys. I feel like a lot of people feel like Twitch got worse when Amazon bought it, but I feel like it didn't. I feel like people forget how actually bad Twitch was prior. Like, I feel like in a lot of ways it hasn't changed, but now people have like somebody to blame, right? They're like, oh, God damn it, Bezos. Hell yeah, good shit. Yeah, I see all of your badges now. Because like before, like, who could you blame other than just Twitch in general? Who is Twitch and why is Twitch? Who is Twitch and why? All right. This run's pretty good so far. Fucking kick that guy. I feel like it's more of a problem that hasn't made enough major improvement. Well, I feel like right now the spotlight's on YouTube, right? Because YouTube is under fire right now because of the whole Act-Man situation. Have you guys seen that?
Welcome to the Jamly. Only jam inside.
Damn, Adriana can make announcements. KK Car, thank you so much for the 7 months. Appreciate that. So a guy on YouTube, big creator, I think plus 1 million sub channel, had a video, I don't know if it was demonetized or whatever, for having sexual content, even though it barely had any of it. It had like one joke with like a cucumber or whatever, and so it was like demonetized for that, for Lady Edelgard. Nathan Super Gamer Guy 64, thank you so much for that sub. We have 160 subs out of our 10 sub goal. Keep it coming, guys. Thank you so much. It was removed. Okay, so it was removed on sexual content grounds, right? Which felt unjust because it didn't really violate anything. But yeah. So then I guess what happened was Actman, like, you know, spoke up about it. And then after he spoke up about it, he got 2 other of his videos removed. Right? So, like, then nothing started happening until he made a stink about it on Twitter. And that's, like, kind of the big point that I think Moist Critical Charlie has been making, is that, like, why is it that we can't see any change from YouTube unless we make a huge fucking stink about it on Twitter? And I agree. Like, that's how, like, that's what I would do, because I think that's the only, like, if I had utilized all channels, you know, no pun intended, like, all the channels of, like, support from YouTube and got nothing, I would absolutely go to Twitter and try to make a stink about it, because I don't know what else to fucking do. That was clean. Yeah, and then his whole channel got demonetized. So it's like, why do these things happen? I don't know. Like, fuck. I'm trying to be safe. I can't. I feel like I have such a hard time picking bombs up. Partner program apparently too. Yeah, it's wild. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more detail to it, you know? Because then I saw an interview with the guy today, with Phil DeFranco, and it was clear that he was, like, keeping some information for some reason. He was saying, like, there are things that I should not share, which I'm curious about, but I mean, I also know what that's like. It's like to have things. Needs a CEO change. I don't know. I kind of like Susan. I don't know if it's a CEO. I don't know if it's a leadership thing. I think it's easy. Yeah, it's in relation to the Quantum TV thing. Fuck. Might still kill him pretty fast. Die! Why? Can't get this last one, man. All right, that should do it, right? Thank you. Damn. I was really excited to save time on this, but I fucked it up. Is it a CEO thing or a Google thing? I mean, I think everyone's always so quick to just fucking blame the CEO. I still don't know why they kept the dislike button, even though you can't see it, and they said it's to protect the creator, even though they can see it. It's to protect. Well, it protects if people can't see the button and they can't just, like, see, like, oh, let's just fucking destroy it with dislikes, you're gonna have less dislikes because you're gonna be less likely to dislike it if you're not part of, like, the, you know, the mob. So that's why it protects creators. I think people are really quick to just be like, I don't see why, blah, 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 but, like, that's why. Like, people were, like, dislike bombing videos, and they were doing it by essentially, you know, and it was kind of just like an act of fucking, I don't know. Like, it didn't, I agree with it, because, like, it didn't actually help. Like, I think it helps the platform more by not having a dislike number. I'm sure I'm, like, in the, you know, minority there, and that's fine. But I thought that the dislike button change was good. I think you can just as easily, yeah, you can download an extension to do it. And also, like, another thing that I think is better is just look at the view to like ratio. You know, just do a little bit of math in your head and be like, okay, well, there's a lot of views, but only that many likes. Like, if it's really low, you can maybe assume that a lot of people disliked it. Like, if you really need to, figure out, like, because, like, that was the big thing. It's just like, how do I know if a video is fucking awful? And, like, I even made jokes about it. It's like I made the meme that was like, you know, guitar lesson videos without the dislike button. I put the fucking video of Khaled playing the Bob Marley guitar, like, horribly. Oh, fuck. I hit the guy's drip. Drip death. Alright. It's got a little bit more complicated, but that's okay. think I still got him. Which way are you gonna go? Just gonna be safe. Check. CEOs do thing like, well, yeah, and they're also a public figure. You know, they're gonna do a lot of talking. They're gonna do a lot of like conveying things. Yeah, I think he's still handsome without it for sure. It's mob campaigns, but it does also lead to bad or purposely misleading videos gain more credibility than they deserve. Well, I feel like you can like, if you're not stupid, you can figure it out. Like, you can figure out whether or not a video is credible just by, like, you can still use the like system. And I feel like to a certain extent, the like system should be more utilized to help individuals' algorithms kind of be able to like people should be motivated to like stuff like they do on TikTok, where like liking a video or something is going to help, you know, the algorithm understand more like what is the kind of video that you like to watch. And I think that that's how it should be on YouTube. I think that they can have multiple purposes for sure, but I do think it's important to kind of see all the sides there before making a overarching grand opinion on it. How about they bring back the star system? Bro, I'm all for that, man. I fucking like when I started, my first few videos had star ratings because I started in 2010. So like, I think my GoldenEye video literally says like, please comment, subscribe, and rate this video, which is insane. And I remember they changed it to like dislike, and I was just like, why the fuck did they do that? Because like I was upset. Fuck, I keep doing that. Well, what I liked about the 5-star system is like you could. I guess like you could say like whether or not it was like really good or oh shit, I think I fucked that up. Or just in general like it was kind of good, you know, not the worst, you know. It kind of made it a lot more like nuanced. But I guess I like what kind of sucked about that system is like if you got like a lot of 5 stars and then you got one not 5-star, you no longer had a 5-star video. Which I think is kind of the same with likes, dislikes, right? Like, you could have a video with all likes except one fucking guy. One fucking guy has all the power to make it not a 100%. And that sucks. Most people left 5-star ratings or 1-star ratings. Yeah, that makes sense. I like the star concept as well. One-star bomb things, yeah. But I mean, I think it kind of creates a little bit more nuance, where like a video that was like just bombed by a bunch of people to make 1 star still has to fight against all the other people who gave it 4 or 5 stars. Whereas like dislike is just like, you know, 0 or 1. It's like a much it's like 0% to 100% rather than, I don't know. Honestly, be weird. I've had videos do that. I have videos that have 100% like ratio. It's cool. And like when that happens and it's been up for a while, like literally one person has the power to fuck that up. Anybody. Boop, boop, boop. The big yellow subscribe button. Bro, I miss the subscribe button literally doing anything. Like I feel like everybody like bases the popularity of a YouTuber based on that number. You know, the subscribe number. But the subscribe number barely does anything. It's just like, it's a like button now. Like, I mean, yeah, you can go to your subscriber feed, but that's like, that used to be your home page. It used to be like on your home page, you saw what you were subscribed to. Now you instantly see what you're recommended, and you have to literally click to another fucking page to see what you're subscribed to. Some product wins, and some really shitty products have high ratings because people just throw out 5 stars for nothing. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm not saying that I think that we should go back to 5-star. I think I'm just kind of talking about why I like it. I think people shouldn't be allowed to have opinions. I think people should just shut the fuck up. That's what I think. Like, if I could change the world, I would make it so that nobody could have opinions and everyone would just shut the fuck up. And then we could just sit in silence and peace. No opinions. Everybody just fucking vibes. Yeah, but Kaiser, like, why do you have to do that? Like, you know, you didn't used to have to do. You didn't used to have to make like a separate fucking link to, or, like, you know, to specifically bring you to your subscriptions. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're like you would somewhat be in the minority there of being somebody who would do that. Go die. I need that heart. I really need that fucking heart. Please don't fall. And snag. Okay, we're good. Ah, he's coming. He's fucking coming. Ah! Oh, he loves me. He's nuzzle. You do a little nuzzle on your Bomberman. Very cute. Very cute. Yeah, I'd highly recommend. Like, if you subscribe to channels, hoping to see that channel's content more, change your main YouTube link to the subscriber feed. However, I don't believe that you should have to do that. But it's very clear what YouTube wants you to see, right? It's what they want you to see based on their fucking bleep bloop robots. And that's fair. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I want to watch. You know, if I had the control, I'd probably like, and I was stuck with only the things that I subscribe to, I would also probably just kind of be like, oh, I don't know what the fuck to watch. I'll just go on Twitter, you know. But like, because it has a system that like recommends me videos that keeps me on the platform, I find videos that I otherwise would not have found. I use the homepage. You know, I don't change it. Like, maybe I should, but it suits me. It serves my YouTube needs to. Fuck. I thought I turned enough to use the homepage, and every once in a while I'll use the subscribe feed if I want to see like videos from, you know, my friends and stuff. Yeah, sub notifications on, but like I feel like that's only if you sub to like so many people. Good shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it's. I think subscribe. Oh, please pick it up. What the fuck? Why can't I pick up the bomb? There we go. That was weird. First try harvest time. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any like weird shit. I'm just gonna hug the wall. I think I had my stick moving or something. Upload occasionally. Yeah, it's like I've kind of gotten to a point where I've accepted that if I want to like literally destroy YouTube, the answer is like you just have to make daily content. But it's really hard, and you can't really do that very easily with music. Forgot there was a laser boy. Yeah, well, I wish it was the other way around, though. I wish I could like see my subscriptions first, and then the recommended videos. I tried to just slightly turn his gun, but it still wasn't enough. Suggestions have gotten worse. Well, yeah. I don't know. I think YouTube has never had the best algorithm. Like, I definitely like give that to TikTok. I think TikTok has the greatest discoverability algorithm, and I think Twitch has the worst. Twitch literally just suggests channels that are huge. Like, if you ever like look at clips and stuff, it's always like, oh, I saw a clip of like this one Twitch streamer that you like. You might like Pokimane. It's like, fuck off. Like, like that doesn't help me discover anybody new. Like, I know Pokimane. Like, here's Asmongold. Have you heard of Asmongold? And it's like, Jesus. Like, I really wish Twitch was better about that, but I feel like I talked about this a lot at MomoCon and like the panels I did, where it's like I think YouTube definitely has the balance between TikTok and Twitch, where like, I've heard of this Pokemon. Yeah, Twitch recommend it's literally garbage. But I think Twitch is the absolute best platform to maintain a community. Like, I feel like it's so much better than anything else that if you gain a fan base, to be able to regularly engage with it and be able to like maintain it. So like YouTubers make Twitch streams, right? Where they talk to their fans in the chat, and then they make content out of the Twitch streams. And it literally like just, and then they make clips out of the YouTube videos. That's like the fucking, yeah. The, what do you call it? The, I feel like the meta right now is like, if you really, because like, you know, people are expected to be able to make content for their YouTube, their Twitch, their Instagram, their, you know, it's just too much. So like the best way you can do it is the method that, I mean, you see me do, you see everybody do. Yeah, and you get to connect with audiences of smaller creators more for sure. Any advice for up-and-comers on YouTube, Twitch? Yeah, fucking do something that figure out your 2 favorite things and mix them up. For me, it was video games and metal, but now everybody's fucking done that, so you gotta find your thing. Make daily videos. Don't fucking stop, even though it feels like you're fucking literally wasting your life away. 'Cause I feel like YouTubers only get popular if they just do it for fucking ever. It takes a very long time. I feel like a lot of the most successful YouTubers spent a long time being nobodies. I feel like if I ever did YouTube Twitch, I'd want a following roughly the size of Jules's at most. I feel very happy with my following. It sucks for, I guess, I don't have a big enough following to pretty much like get really cool like brand deals and stuff. Like I could if I really cared a lot, but like I don't know. It's very rare that I get something that like I liked the fucking shoes, the VR shoes we got, and the haptic feedback shoes, and then HelloFresh is a good one. Yeah. Actually, thinking of starting this year and I need advice. That's like literally just try to make as many videos as you can once a day. If you can, don't burn out because then you won't make videos once a day. Literally, it's a fucking marathon. It's not a sprint. Don't just like blast it. Do something that you feel like you can just never get tired of. And just, yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. Start as a hobby. Don't start expecting it to instantly make money. Well, like, yeah, obviously. Why have brand deals when you can discuss common fetishes? Yeah, I guess. I think the worst. I think one of the worst parts of being a creator is having to deal with other creators' success and comparing yourself to others. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Like I feel like there's no correlation between, you know, work and success, and I feel like everybody feels like they work harder than somebody who has more subscribers or more views than they do, and it just makes them angry, you know. And it's just like it activates this like really fucked up part of your just like lizard brain, you know. And like every creator I know, no matter how big, no matter how small, they deal with the same thing. They always have somebody that they're just like, God damn it, like. And it's just tough because that's how life is. I feel like a lot of people in life in general. We saved a lot of time on that last split. Like, let's fucking go. A gold! 2609. Now that we got those new strats in the last world, that's looking pretty fucking nice. As I don't want to be a one-hit wonder, well, then make more hits. Forehead. Burnt out of it. Pick something that you truly love to do that you can be proud of. Aiming for success will never satisfy you. Making something you're proud of will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, goal's 25 minutes. So our best of is about a minute away from where we want to start beating. I think we can do it. We just have to keep grinding it, man. I'm going to be very happy when we when we shave the best the gold pace down under 25. That's when I know it's possible, like with my current strats. Why not Glod? That's true. We'll have to have a more cursed one that says Glod instead of gold. You can do essay and analysis videos. I have toyed around with the idea of wanting to do video essays specifically on weird shit about the Titanic. Like talk about the theories that there was like an Egyptian like sarcophagus on board with a fucking mummy and shit, and that's why like people like actually believe that that gave the ship bad luck and the ship wouldn't have sunk without it. Or the fact, or talk about the logistics of how if the Titanic hit the iceberg straight on, they would have lived. But because they turned, they ripped a hole across all of the bulkheads, which in turn made it sink. But yeah. Glod for when the gold split doesn't save time. Yeah, well, the gold split doesn't pull you out of red, I guess. Such an Aquarius thing to do? Do you mean like a horoscope thing? Random weird crap we normally get taste of during your streams. I think that'd be fine. Well, like the thing is, like Titanic, I actually like. I feel like I could just never shut up about it. I started playing Zero Escape, and Adriana really wants me to finish it because she loves Zero Escape, and I was like, God damn it, this is right up my alley. But there's so many fucking games. No, I am a Gemini. My birthday is in 2 days. I turn a number. I'm past the age where I actively want to tell people how old I am. So I will tell you that I am celebrating an anniversary of being 21. I watch Titanic theory videos. Yeah, they'd be really out of fucking left field, but also, I don't know. Happy 31st birthday. Fuck! Why'd you have to tell him, Will? Merry birth, miss. Yeah, I'm doing the fucking Beerio Kart. That 96 people Beerio Kart game. I'm on a team with Adriana. I think I'm the one who has to drink the beer, though. So I'll probably be fucking schlammered. I'm not really sure how it works. The guy asked, like, how many, like, was asking for captains to pick from a hat, and I ended up being one of the captains. But the captains had to be able to drink. There's 3 Zero Escape games. Yes. Thank you so much for the 1 year, Yoshifying, by the way. You're still pretty young. No. What kind of beer? I don't know. I'll probably want to do something like really light, like Coors Light or something. Like, I'm not gonna like. Usually when I want to have a beer, I'll have like something fucking like a stout or a fucking IPA. But for something like a game, I'm definitely gonna go bitch mode. I'm gonna have to drink a lot. I don't know what I would drink as a beer though, because I don't really like Coors Light. Maybe Bud Light because it's literally just water. I don't know. Maybe there's rules. And then I have the the Cup Pong tournament July 1st for Alpharad. That's gonna be fun. Late 20s, early 30s are actually an awesome age. I feel like it's a transitional age. Turn 21. I will tell you that, Varric, the 20... I feel like... I don't know if anybody else agrees, but I feel like your 20s, like, you're brought up to believe your 20s is, like, when you have to have your shit together and you have to, like, be an adult and stuff. Because, like, you spend your teens just kind of, like, in school and just being, like... It's just, like, tutorial mode. And you spend the whole time being like, God damn it, this game fucking holds your hand like a motherfucker. And then you go out in the world and you're just like, fuck, I actually don't know anything about shit because school didn't teach me anything. So then you just fail miserably throughout all of your 20s. And then once you're 30, you realize like, oh, who the fuck cares? And then you just enjoy your life, which is what I'm looking forward to. But I spent my 20s working, you know, I literally gave my 20s of my life to YouTube, essentially. You know, so like I hunkered down and I just worked like a motherfucker like the entire decade. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up being able to have a career that I love. But yeah, I feel like my 30s are definitely going to be a time when I start focusing more on not trying to build something, but now just maintain something and also just do shit that's more fun. You know, because like I feel like a lot of my 20s I spent like trying to do everything right. Like I didn't want to do anything wrong. I wanted to make sure that I didn't fuck up this thing that I had built. And then, I don't know. Now in my 30s, I'm kind of just being like, all right, like, let's fuck this up a little bit. Because I haven't been uploading as much and stuff. Are you crushing in your 30s? What does that mean? Trying to get through college as well. Yeah. Yeah, Skittle, I agree. Already fucking relatable. Well, I mean... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think it's just important to know that like everybody's path is a little bit different, and it's okay if you feel behind or if you feel ahead. Don't feel too ahead. Don't get too cocky, because shit might turn south very quickly. But just enjoy the ride. There's gonna be bumps, and sometimes the bumps will fucking total your car. But I mean, it's part of the experience, I guess. Started my 20s and I'm kind of lost still. Yeah, that's normal. I think that's not, I shouldn't say normal, I should say the average. I think people feel very lost throughout their 20s, especially after spending your whole teens being told that if you don't do everything right, then your adulthood is going to fucking blow dick. So, and that's going to happen when you're 20. And even if you did everything your best, you're on a roll. Like, I actually think, like, especially people who did very, very well in school have a harder time adjusting to the real world, because you no longer have like your tasks laid out for you. There's no longer like a this is what you have to do to succeed. It's now so like amalgamous and subjective that you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna do. So it's like, I feel like people think that everything they're doing is wrong. You know, if they went through school doing everything right after being told what everything right is. So like, I feel like I was very rebellious. I didn't give a fuck about like what I was supposed to do. So I feel like I transitioned to my 20s very well, because I was very good at creating and maintaining routines for myself that served me rather than served a structure that I felt like school was trying to instill, you know? Good shit. Alright, play it safe. God, fuck! Good at being a sheep? I wouldn't say, like, I mean, if you're good at following directions, I don't think you're a sheep. I think you're just, I think that's a talent. Some people can't fucking do that. Some people have a really hard time being able to meet other people's expectations. But being good at meeting expectations means that's going to be a fairly useless virtue if you're not appealing. How do I explain it? Because like, if you have like a normal job, you're definitely gonna have to be appealing to a boss, right? But if you're appealing to yourself, there is no outside source that's gonna do that for you. You have to figure that out for yourself. That's why I think a lot of people with ADHD, like, this fucking asshole. All right, fuck it. I think a lot of people with ADHD have a harder time, especially because one of the issues with ADHD is that whole executive functioning side of things, where it's hard for you to kind of not just break down tasks, but be able to label tasks. You know, being able to like actually like break down the tasks and then know what tasks you have to do in order, right? So that's something that's kind of done for you in school, you know? Like, you know what you have to do. You're given your homework, you know? But there is no homework when you're an adult. There's like, you figure out what you need to do to reach the goals that you have made, which is so fucking like, there's no fucking guide to that. There's no Prima strategy guide, no game facts for that. So you kind of have to learn that skill as you go if you didn't do that in school, which I did. I knew what I wanted in school. You know, I wanted to be a musician, and I did everything that I could do to be able to set myself up for that. And here I am. I'm a musician. Cool. Am I happy? Sometimes. Like, do I have problems? Yes. But, you know, does that mean that I failed or I succeeded? No. It just means I was better prepared to meet the goals that I set out, and then now I have new goals. Fuck. Starting a department from scratch, and yeah, it's crazy, man. No idea what I do right or wrong. Well, what's weird is like that whole thing where like, I mean, I know you've heard it. Like everybody always says like there is no wrong or right way to do it. You just do it, man. Man, you just go out there and whatever you do, that's good enough, man. And that's not fucking helpful if you don't understand that. But there's a point of it that is true. That's like, however you deal with it is the right way to do it. Because even if you fail, that failure is going to teach you shit that actually fucking helps you, you know? Like, yeah. You get bit in the ass, but getting bit in the ass is not the end of the road. That's what we all think. We always think that like, oh my God, like I don't want to do this because I am going to get bitten in the ass or like it's going to be the wrong thing to do. But that's not the end of the world, man. You know, and if you remember that, then it's actually a lot easier to meet the goals that you set out for yourself because those aren't like maze dead ends. It's not things that you have to avoid at all costs anymore. If you fail, you can get back up. Didn't handle failure well. Yeah. Some people don't handle being disappointed well. And I think that causes a lot of issues for a lot of people because then you end up with, I mean, at worst, like, people being very, very triggered at situations where they haven't met expectations or they've disappointed people. And in some situations they think they've disappointed people, but they haven't. That's rejection sensitivity dysphoria. And I think, fuck, dude. I think it's important to allow yourself the empathy to be like, well, just because I don't deal with things in the way that I think that it seems like other people deal with them doesn't mean that you're wrong. You know, like, you're valid. Like, you fucking feel the things that you do because you're a human being with, you know, your fucking experiences. The things that you are good at, the things that you're bad at, and the things that you're bad at aren't a failure. It's just part of your character. It's part of your character sheet. Pushing through and managing my emotions and forging a way forward. Felt like there was none. That it's tough though because you also do like, I feel like managing your emotions can very easily turn into depression. I think a lot of people's depression start from feeling this need to like manage their emotions because certain emotions aren't allowed, right? I have ADHD and I feel like this rational fail has held me back a lot. Yeah, it probably has. But failure is not the end of the road. Like, again, if you fail at something, that's like you can't treat failure like it's going to be the death, you know? So it's going to be one step and everybody has to fucking fail at something. But yeah. This game, been watching the VODs. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate that. Whole life has just been trying to make everything about me perfect. Yeah. You can't be perfect. It's literally impossible. So you're holding yourself at such a high standard. And I guarantee you, Janon was like, I bet you have goals that you do meet, and I bet you keep moving those goalposts. Like, you don't allow yourself to actually feel happy about those goals that you set and then that you meet. And that's also going to lead to a lot of fucking misery. A lot of people do this shit where they're like, this is the baseline, right? And you work so hard to reach that fucking baseline that you then hit it, and then you're like, okay, well, that's the baseline. It's like, hold on a second. You just worked really fucking hard to get there, and that's not nothing. You have to give yourself shit. Otherwise, you teach yourself that you're a fucking asshole to yourself. So let yourself be a little bit happy and proud of the things that you've done. You're not trying to catch up. You're there. All the shit you've done for your entire life has led up to this moment, and for you to enjoy this moment. Because if that's not the case, then you will never reach that moment. You can hold both. The reason I like talking about these things, guys, is don't get me wrong. I'm not the master at this stuff. I deal with this shit too. So that's why I love talking about it and like sharing what I've learned that helped me in these situations. Whether or not it's actually helpful or it's just nice to hear. I mean, I was told that I had ADHD, but I didn't. I know I don't have ADHD because I don't fit the criteria. But I can relate with people who do to an extent because, you know, I know what it's like to kind of be told that, like, the way that you do things is not in line with the way that the world does things.
Give me the butter.
Give me the butter. Reaper, thank you so much for the sub. 162 out of 10. Thank you, everybody. We are itching ever so close. I had an IQ test, cognitive test recently for ADHD. I assumed that was baseline at best, but so was in the 95th percentile. Anxiety is a bitch, but it's manageable in a lot of situations. Some situations are more complicated than others, especially with like PTSD, anxiety caused by all sorts of things from childhood, but there's a way out, man. All right. It turns out mine is just old-fashioned trauma. Well, old-fashioned trauma is... Luckily, psychology has seen a whole lot of old-fashioned trauma, so you're in luck. Hard time connecting with peers. Yeah. Well, it's easy to hyper-focus on all the failures and not be able to see the successes when it's you, and all you're looking at is other people's successes. Okay, so I pressed the Z button about 50 times and it didn't fucking go off. I want the best for y'all who have felt a lot of pain. I can't get that. The great thing about career is it's not a tattoo. You don't have to figure out the career that you want to have for the rest of your life right now. In fact, it's actually statistically not for everybody, but statistically proven. It's my favorite word, statistically, that if you change jobs and change careers, you actually make the most money over time. Sometimes, not always. ADHD, most of my life being considered ADHD is a new thing and undifferentiated the different forms being medicated. I think it's been a lot of my problems and just my problems. Yeah, dude. Well, the 90s were a golden age of parents not taking any accountability for the actions that they did and medicating kids in place of parenting. And that's why I originally wanted to study ADHD, was because I wanted to put a stop to it because I saw how much it was damaging people. Like, it damaged me. Like, I had doctors who told me I had ADHD just because I didn't do well in school. It wasn't the case. I was highly attentive. I was highly good at, like, creating, you know, tasks for myself. And, you know, I mean, ADD was a different thing in a lot of ways, but I mean, there's been a lot of times that I feel like I don't know. I stopped because I realized how much it would depress me. I saw that, like, if I went down that road and not music, and I went down, like, trying to help kids who were wrongfully fucking diagnosed with ADHD and then given Ritalin or Adderall and then that causes its own problems, especially with kids who don't have ADHD. When the issue is that the parent just doesn't want to fucking parent the child. The teacher just doesn't want to fucking teach the child because they're just a little bit too tough. Just a little bit uncomfy to teach or raise. Sucks. And I think somebody else is better for the job, not me. So then I started studying, focusing study on autism, and I liked that a lot better. But as you guys know, I didn't ever finish that because
Here's my brother Luigi.
here's
now
my
to
brother
tell you a
Luigi.
whole heap of the spaghetti piles
Potato,
in
thanks so
for
much for the
my
18 months.
show
Appreciate you.
day. Hello, Mario.
Yeah, like, I always felt like I had a good dissociation from my emotional side, if that makes sense, because I was like, oh, like, I can handle a lot, so I can probably deal with this. But I realized that, like, the reason why I could handle a lot was because of, you know, just shit I've dealt with myself. You know, it's like I don't want to like capitalize on that. I actually want to go the other way. I want to like be able to fuck. I want to be able to fuck. Man, one more. It's the same with autism, boys. I just switched my major to music education because that's what called me over to social psychology. That's cool. Yeah, well, we don't all want to be able to fuck. Some of us just want to vibe. Wish I understood autism better. I mean, I live with it as I have it, but I understand nothing about it and why it makes me the way I am. Fuck. Let me, I remember I was corrected by this chat maybe a year ago, because I was still kind of saying like people with autism, and apparently I missed the boat on this, but it's now widely considered more acceptable to say autistic people, autistic kids, autistic adults. And it took me a while to really internalize that, but I think it's a really beautiful way to say that autism is not your failure. It's not what holds you back. It is you, as is anything that makes your personality what it is. And I think the more you fight against that, the harder it is going to be for you, just in general. Example. Very common for there to be a little bit of distress if a parent gives birth to somebody with Down syndrome, right? But consistently what you find is that a lot of parents say, after a long time of being with them, that not only that if they could like give them a magic button and that magic button cures Down syndrome, whatever that means, they wouldn't do it. Not only that, but being able to raise somebody with Down syndrome, and this is obviously an insane, totally different thing, made them learn so much more love and acceptance, and in a way that a kid that didn't have Down syndrome would have. So that person, not that person with Down syndrome, that person who just happened to have Down syndrome was somebody who, because of who they were, helped somebody, I think what happened because of that was something that's very beautiful and not something that's replicatable. Replicatable. I think it's something beautiful that shouldn't be something that should be allowed to be seen in the public eye as something only negative. Because everybody has drawbacks, you know. But there's a lot of really amazing things to learn from people with Down syndrome, people, you know, who are autistic, that we shut out by being judgmental and negative and hateful towards those. Not barring off that being hateful and judgmental towards those things make people with those things hate themselves for it. That's the damage you do when you use words and things like that loosely and as shock and stuff. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. So, I hope that ramble made any fucking sense, but yeah. Did? Okay, I'm glad. I also don't want to say that like people with autism are people with Down syndrome. It's like they're completely incomparable and they're completely different things. But I think it's a good example of just like that's who they are. You know, that's what they offer to the people that they love, and the people that love them because of who they are. So I think that's important to remember. And not to let fucking people make you think that, you know, your autism, your ADHD, your queerness makes you any lower tier of a human, because you're not. Fuck. And with that, I'm probably going to go. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody.